All right, let's talk about the AI productivity boom. You've probably noticed it's more than just a flood of new tools, right? It's a huge shift in how we get work done. To really make sense of it all, we're going to build a simple framework together, a map that takes us from automating one tiny task all the way up to building a smart system for your whole company. Let's dive in. So, does this look familiar? It feels like every single day there's a new game changing AI app that promises to totally transform your life. It's a lot to keep up with, and let's be honest, it can be completely overwhelming. It's like trying to drink from a fire hose. And hey, if you feel that way, you are so not alone. The reality is, the landscape is just massive. We're seeing everything from cool new AI features getting baked into the apps we already use to brand new platforms that can do stuff that just blows your mind. The sheer number of options is wow. But what if we could put it all into perspective? That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to build a really simple framework, moving from the micro level, think single tasks, all the way up to the macro level, which is all about company-wide intelligence. It's honestly the clearest way to see the big picture. So let's start at the ground floor, the micro level. I like to call this your AI task force. This is all about finding those specialized tools that are designed to do just one specific job and do it brilliantly. Think of these tools as the specialists on your team, right? They're not generalists. They're not trying to do everything. They are absolute masters of one single thing, and they bring this incredible, focused power to the most tedious parts of your day. Okay, here's a perfect example. Making a presentation. We've all been there. It's a total time suck. But with a micro-level approach, you can fire up a tool like Claude to brainstorm your core ideas. Then you can ask it to structure that into a compelling story. And finally, you just hand that outline over to a design tool like Gamma, and boom, a gorgeous slide deck. A job that used to take hours, now done in minutes. That's the power of the task force. Or how about this one? You're in a meeting with a global team, people are speaking different languages, and things are getting lost in translation. This is another one of those perfect, specific problems that a specialized AI tool can just completely solve for you. And for pretty much any problem you can think of, like live translation, there's a whole menu of tools to choose from. You've got options like Jotme, which is great because it has a free plan and works everywhere, or maybe you need something more enterprise-focused like Wordly AI. The point is, you get to pick the exact specialist that fits your needs and your budget. Now, these tools are awesome on their own, for sure. They're fantastic solo artists. But the real magic, the next level stuff, happens when you get them to work together as a band. And this is where we move up a level in our framework. Welcome to what I call the meso level, the AI orchestration layer. This is where we stop thinking about single tasks and start thinking about entire automated workflows. It's all about connecting the dots. So, what the heck is AI orchestration? Well, simply put, it's the practice of connecting all these individual AI tools to each other and to all the other apps you use every day. It's the magic that lets you create these automated, multi-step workflows that just run in the background. I love this analogy. If your individual AI tools are the musicians in an orchestra, the orchestration layer is the conductor. It's making sure every tool plays its part at exactly the right time, creating this beautiful symphony of productivity instead of just a bunch of noise. And here's the crucial part. This is not about throwing away the tools you already know and love. It's about making them smarter. It's about integrating powerful AI right into your existing flow, whether that's on Slack, Google Drive, your CRM, wherever you already work. And the scale here is just wild. A platform like Zapier can connect to over 8,000 different applications. So you can build some amazing things, like imagine a customer leaves a review online. An orchestration could instantly grab it, send it to an AI to analyze the feeling, create a support ticket, and post a summary in Slack. That whole process, it just happens instantly. So, with orchestration, we've made a huge leap. We've gone from just solving single tasks to automating entire processes. That's a massive win. But what happens when you start looking at all the data that flows through those automated systems? Well, that's when we can go even bigger. And now we've reached the top of our framework, the macro level. This is where we move beyond simple automation and start talking about real business intelligence. We're literally talking about building a company-wide brain. To get what a huge leap this is, just think about the classic business dashboard. The old way, a static, dusty report that some data expert had to manually pull for you. The new way, it's a living, breathing dashboard that anyone in the company can literally talk to and get answers from in real time.
And that is the absolute key difference. All those automated workflows we just talked about, they're not just saving time, they're generating a river of data. At the macro level, the AI system is looking across that entire river, sales, marketing, customer support, to find patterns and insights you would never, ever see on your own.
This is where it starts to feel like you're living in the future. Anyone from the CEO down to an intern can ask really complex questions in plain English. You can just type, "What were our sales trends by region last quarter?" and get an instant data-backed answer. No code, no waiting for a report, just insight. So what does this actually get you? Well, you can start predicting future trends instead of just reacting to them. You can spot problems automatically, sometimes before a human even knows they exist. You empower everyone on the team to make smarter, data-driven decisions way faster than ever before. It's a total game changer. Okay, so we've gone all the way from micro to macro, and that might sound a little intense. So the big question is, how do you actually get started on this journey, especially if you're not a coder? Let's break down what your first AI project might actually look like. And this is a super realistic look at a beginner's journey. You start with a plan. Then maybe you try what some people call vibe coding, just winging it in some visual builder, and it doesn't work. And that's totally okay. Failure is part of it. The key is you learn from it, you pivot, and you focus on just getting one tiny, simple thing to work. The path isn't a straight line. So here's the most important takeaway. Do not try to build the macro-level company brain on day one. Please, just start small. Find one annoying, tedious task in your own workflow, start at that micro level we talked about, embrace the messy learning process, and just focus on solving that one little problem for yourself. That's how you build real momentum. And that brings us to my final question for you. When you look at your own work, your own daily routine, what's that one annoying, repetitive, time-wasting task that you just wish would disappear? Because honestly, with the tools we have today, you can probably make that happen.